bodega.
What is up, everybody? My name is LEG and welcome to yet again another video on the channel regarding some beautiful gaming news. We got some more gaming news regarding the 7 Deadly Sins Knights of Britannia, which is coming to PlayStation 4 in the West in 2018. This game was a game that I talked about 2 times on the channel. I talked about it when it first got announced with just a couple screenshots, and then I talked about it again when the official trailer came out. So ever since I saw that trailer, I've been extremely hyped for this game. I watched the 7 Deadly Sins anime and I really enjoyed it, which made me even more excited for this game. But with that said, I never really saw enough gameplay to really get a full opinion or a full grasp of what I'm going to be getting when this game comes out. You know, there has been news on this game and they have, you know, given us details, and they said it's going to be kind of like an action-adventure type game where you go around and it's going to be very story-based, and it's going to be 2-player co-op, which really had me excited. That really had me excited. When I heard it was 2-player co-op and that it was and they were giving like a lot of story details, and that just made me so happy to hear. And I was really excited for this game because it didn't seem like it was just gonna be like your cliche anime game. It looks like it was trying to do something different. And then this gameplay came out, of Gil Thunder and Meliodas fighting in what seems to be a versus battle mode. So what I'm gathering from this gameplay, right? When I immediately saw this, I was like, oh no, it's J-Stars. I'm gonna be honest. Like, when I immediately looked at it, I was like, this is J-Stars. Fuck this game, stupid ass. No, but you know, if you guys look at it, you're probably gonna be saying the same thing. But give it a chance. Look at it closer. And look at the differences it has from J-Stars. Look how much more polished it is. Look how cleaner it looks. Look how much more control the characters look like they're in. In J-Stars, it's very stiff. You know, you're forced to go down one path. You can't really you jump very vertically. Everything is stiff in J-Stars. This one, you look like you have much more freedom in terms of your movement that you can have around the map. You know, I don't really like, as of recently, I played games kinda like this, and I want to compare this to J-Stars and Dissidia. I really do feel like this is mainly J-Stars with a dash of Dissidia on it. For those of you that don't know what Dissidia is, it's a PlayStation 4 game that's going to be coming out in January, and it's basically a 3D arena fighter with Final Fantasy characters. Look up gameplay on Dissidia if you can, so you can get a better understanding of what I mean. But I really do think that this game is going to be kind of a mashup of both those games' gameplay, of both J-Stars' gameplay and of Dissidia's gameplay. I really do feel like this game is somewhat a mashup of that. Not too much Dissidia. I can't say it's a lot like Dissidia. I can't say that. It's definitely more on the J-Star side than it is on the Dissidia side, so that's why I say like a dash of Dissidia, while its core being J-Stars, you know? This is more J-Stars than anything I've seen before, and we're looking at one-on-one battles right now. It's not confirmed or anything, but I'm confident that this game is going to be, you know, it's going to be a 3D arena fighter just like Dissidia and just like Gundam Versus. So I'm pretty sure it's going to have 2v2, because if you look on the menu screen where you like select your characters and stuff, there's a big empty space right there, and there's also something on the top that says solo battle. Now that can mean one of 2 things. The solo battle can mean that it's just you fighting a CPU, or the solo battle can mean the solo battle can mean just 1v1. So that's kind of it's an iffy area. The game might be one-on-one, I don't know, but I'm just bringing up the idea of there being 2v2, because there's 2-player co-op. If there's 2-player co-op, I don't really understand why there wouldn't be 2v2. And based on the gameplay we're seeing here, I'm under the impression that the core levels in the main story mode are going to accommodate this type of gameplay. So I'm pretty sure that there's going to be 2v2 battles. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. But yeah, I'm really enjoying what this game has to offer so far. To be honest, I was very displeased at first. I was like, ew, it's J-Stars, that's nasty. I will definitely say though, I am disappointed because my original thoughts of what this game was going to be is not what it's going to be, and I'm okay with that. I'm still happy that we're getting a 7 Deadly Sins game. I'm still happy that it looks really good. It's just not at all what I thought it was going to be. That's all I'm saying. Regardless though, it reminds me a lot of Dissidia, and it reminds me a lot of J-Stars, and I really enjoyed Dissidia, and it looks like a better version of J-Stars in almost every single way possible. So I'm going to give this game a chance. And I'm still going to cover it from here on out, and I'm still going to talk about this gameplay, regardless of my displeasure at it being not what I expected. So, in this gameplay, we see Gil Thunder and Meliodas fighting each other. We see Gil Thunder and Meliodas going at it in maps around the 7 Deadly Sins universe. Now, there are some things that I wanted to talk about regarding the gameplay of this. We don't really have much to gather from, but I do want to talk about what I have gathered so far from it. There's a lot of stuff happening on the HUD, and I just want to talk about that before we even get into other stuff and what we think about the game overall and shit. Well, we already talked about that. You know what? Let me stop stuttering, let me stop rambling on about shit I don't know about, and let's talk about this gameplay. So let's just click play, and okay, here we go. We got Meliodas and we got Gil Thunder. So you know, they just like J-Stars is the little like intro thingy right there. I mean, that's in Dissidia too, so that's nothing. So if we pause right here, we can immediately see right off the damn bat, we can see that there are health bars for Meliodas and Gil Thunder at the top. And the way those health bars are placed, to be honest, it makes me feel like it could just be one-on-one like that, because the placement of those health bars, I don't know. The placement of those health bars is as if it's just a one-on-one game, so I don't want to jump to any conclusions that it's going to be 2v2. I know earlier I said it's most likely going to be 2v2, and I'm still leaning on the 2v2 side, but, you know, like I said, it has not officially been confirmed, but there has been 2-player co-op confirmed, so I don't understand why 2-player versus battle would not be confirmed. Before we even get more into this gameplay, let me just say, first of all, this is the versus battle mode. This is the confirmation of a versus battle mode within the this is the confirmation of a versus battle mode within the 7 Deadly Sins video game. So this means that, you know, there should be 2v2 in this if there's going to be 2-player campaign. Like, why would there be 2-player campaign but there wouldn't be 2v2 in this? And the gameplay is going to be exactly the same in this as it is in it will be like the campaign gameplay is going to be the same as this. So I don't understand, like, I'm leaning on the 2v2 side, okay? I know I'm jumping back and forth, and I'm giving you all reasons why it could be 1v1 and why it could be 2v2, but just understand my point in saying that it's not confirmed and we are not 100% sure yet. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, regarding the HUD, there are these 2 symbols next to both of the characters. It looks like a wind symbol. Usually green represents wind, I feel. Whenever I play games, I always feel like green represents wind whenever people are talking about like a class or something of that nature. I don't understand what that means though. I don't really see how it ever incorporates into the gameplay whenever they fight. You can see the timer in the middle, that's obvious. They have numbers when they hit each other, and they have numbers on their health bars that shows how much health they have, and it shows how much damage they're doing each hit they make, which is kind of just like Dissidia, which is what I'm saying, where it has the dash of Dissidia on it. And then we have the little MP bars, or the SP bars, whatever you want to call it. There's a little MP bar there, and I think those MP bars give you like the the sub special skills. There's like the big special skills, and then there's like the sub special skills. There's the big special skills that are like your main special attack, and that's the one you use to like decimate half their health. And then there's like the little special skills that you use to throw them off balance, and you use them strategically and stuff, you know. So that's what I think that little MP bar is. I think it's for the little skills, and I think that blue bar on the far left, if you look on Meliodas' health bar, on the very far left, you see a little blue vial, and you know, you don't see it now, but there's a little blue on there, and every time Meliodas takes damage, or every time he does an attack on the enemy, that bar goes up. So that's the special. We'll see it later, and we'll see it being used later on. So let's click play. Alright, so as we can see, one thing about this that I personally agree, I don't want to be the hater, but I do have to agree with everyone else that the camera is just the camera in this is just I mean, there's a lot of environments in this game, and that's kind of its downfall in that sense. But I personally feel like the camera is just, oh Jesus Christ. It makes me want to hurl. That's you know, that's the J-stars in it. That's the J-stars in it, you know. I don't feel like the city ever really has a problem with the camera because it's kind of flat terrains. It's kind of flat terrains, and then sometimes you can climb on shit. But yeah, the camera is definitely wonky as hell. As you saw right there, the man Gil Thunder used a special. This is his special right here, and as you can see, his blue gauge has been fully depleted. Now pay attention to Meliodas' blue gauge. If you see the blue gauge on the far left, it is all the way up. Now look at what Meliodas is going to do right now. Well, wait, when is he going to do it? He's going to do it sometime, don't worry. He's going to do it sometime. His health is pretty goddamn low. Come on, Meliodas, use your special on Gil Thunder. Here's your special. Here's a special. I don't even remember if does he even use a special? Yep, there he goes. All right, so that's Meliodas' special right there. / revenge counter. Oh, perfect. And then it shows the body falling down and that giant sexy explosion. So that was one battle within the 7 Deadly Sins Knights of Britannia gameplay that was shown. And now this is the menu screen. So let's pause right here real quick. So of course we only see 2 characters right here. We only see 2 characters. Now if we look closely right there, it actually says the character types. I did not realize that earlier. I'm only just realizing that now. It actually shows the character types. And yep, just like I thought, it's kind of the green is a speed type. So there's different types of characters in this game, and you know what that reminds me of? You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me a lot of Burning Blood. You know how in Burning Blood there's power and there's speed, and then there's all-around characters, or there's hockey characters and there's Devil Fruit characters. That's what this reminds me of. Meliodas is a speed character. Gil Thunder is a speed character. Characters like Deanne and stuff, they're probably going to be, you know, hefty characters that are just like, that are power characters, if anything. So I'm really excited to see how that varies out. And then there's going to be equipped magic items. Now what those magic items do, I can say what those do. I know what those are. The magic items increase the ability of your spell. Not your spell, excuse me, of the ability of your special attack. And they make it more devastating, and they can help in battle depending on who you're facing against, and depending on which actual magic items you equip onto your guy. And I am assuming that each magical item has different effects on, well, not different effects, but I expect each magical item can work better on someone else over someone else. Like, if I was to use a magical item on Meliodas, it might work better on Gil Thunder, for that example. And if I was to use a magical item with another magical item, it might work better with a different magical item than the one I paired it with. You know, it's just stuff like that. That reminds me a lot of Burning Blood in that sense. So I'm getting a little bit of J-Stars, I'm getting a little bit of Dissidia, I'm getting a little bit of Burning Blood. I'm really enjoying this, man. I'm really enjoying this. I'm getting a little bit of a ton of games that I like. I'm not gonna say I like J-Stars, but this looks like a much more polished version of J-Stars, and it does not disappoint me. The only thing that really disappoints me is the camera angles, but we'll talk about that later. So I'm gonna click play now in 3, 2, 1, beep. All right. So now in this second half of the gameplay, he's going to be playing as Gil Thunder. So we're going to watch this, and obviously you can select. Now if we pause right here, this is exactly what I was talking about before. It says solo battle at the top, and if you look at the little platforms that Meliodas and Gil Thunder are standing on, it looks like there's supposed to be someone standing next to them. I don't know about you, but that's just an empty ass space right there. I personally think that it can be a 2v2 game. All the 3D arena games like this are 2v2s or 3v3s. Every arena game is like that. So I really do think that it would be a wasted opportunity, and it would be kind of stupid if the 7 Deadly Sins game did not have that. Yeah, so it shows the CPU level, and then it shows the time. You can change the settings, and where he's obviously picking different maps, as we can see. So we'll click play again one more time. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Damn, that loading screen. All right, there we go. This particular time where it like closed up on his face, it looked really weird in the lighting right there. I mean, that might just be me, but it looked really weird in the lighting. I do like the abilities that these guys have. As you can see, it really is not like cut and paste, just like, you know, jump, 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 attack. And there's like dashes and stuff. You can obviously see that certain moves can work at different distances, and you know, there is strategy in this. It's not just spamming or anything of that sort, you know. I like all the thunder attacks that Guild Thunder is using. He is a speed type, and I do like that he is going extremely fast. He's going extremely fast. So as you saw right there, you see those you see stuff like that. You see the things, the powers they use when like the names pop up. When that's a thing, when that happens, their MP gauge goes down. Their purple gauge, that goes down. So, you know, that actually depletes their purple gauge. And then, like I said, those are kind of their quote-unquote sub-specials. At least that's what I want to call them for now. So, you know, things like the Thunderclap Strike, that's going to deplete your purple gauge. And I guess your purple gauge just replenishes over time, because I feel like there are attacks that you can just kind of use whenever. But, yeah, the camera is awful. Oh, I hate the camera. I hate it so far. The maps don't seem that big, to be honest, which, you know, also is kind of a little bit of a incentive to possibly make this game a 1v1, because the maps don't look too big. But they look big enough for 2v2s. Because honestly, like, no one in this game really be flying and shit like that, so we'll see. I don't know. Ooh, Meliodas is getting fucked. But yeah, guys, that's basically what I have to say about the 7 Deadly Sins Knights of Britannia. The gameplay is going to end very soon. If there's one thing I have to say that kind of caught my eye, is that I don't see anyone guarding. I never saw anyone guard in both those pieces of gameplay, which was very off-putting. But regardless of that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my tiny little gameplay analysis of the 7 Deadly Sins Knights of Britannia game coming to PlayStation 4 in the West in 2018. I hope that you guys will think of getting 7 Deadly Sins Knights of Britannia. I know I am, despite the little problems I had with the game. I really do want to see how this game turns out, and I want to see how my man Meliodas can be on the big screen. So tell me once again what you think about 7 Deadly Sins Knights of Britannia in the comments down below, and do not forget to click that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. My name is Ali G, and for more deets on the 7 Deadly Sins Knights of Britannia for PlayStation 4, click that subscribe button and like button. As I said before, I drag the outros way too long. I drag them out every single goddamn time. Alright everybody, I'll see you all next time. Deuces!